What's up, Otaku fam? We are the Otaku Couple back with more reactions here for the channel with more Gigguk. We have Summer Anime 2023 in a nutshell. You already know we have to check these out whenever they come up. This is where we get all of our ideas for all of our polls for our anime reactions over on the Patreon. You should check that out. Links down below if you're interested. Just saying. It's a great time. Just finished Record of Ragnarok as the time of this video being uploaded and started at Horiyama, so if that interests you, I'm just saying, you should check it out down below. I'm just saying. Thank you guys for the continued support. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe. Every little bit helps. Let's hop on in.
Oh hey, new season started. What's been going on? Wait, what the heck? New Mushoku Tensei? What the heck? Young Gojo? What the heck?
Young
I
Gojo?
have no enemies? What the heck? I have no bitches? Yes, the summer season is upon us, and while the rest of the world is out there enjoying the sun, I'm busy in Japan, bloody dying. So why not stay in with me and watch some summer anime? We got more isekai, more romance, more action, more Jujutsu Kaisen with young and sexy Gojo. Oh god. Oh no. I can already feel the entire female demographic now.
There is something I must tell you.
We're also currently reacting to Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 over on our Patreon, so take that with what you will. If you know Ren and her affinity to white-haired characters, you should already know what's up.
I came.
Once again, there are so many anime to watch this season, so I appreciate any tool that can make my anime watching experience more convenient, which is why this video is sponsored by Opera GX. Opera GX is a new browser that might not be for everyone,
Shouts
but they're on a
out
mission
to the
make surfing the internet a
sponsors,
fun
baby.
experience for weebs of all shapes and sizes. The heart of Opera GX lies in its... This is going to be perfect for watching the rest of the summer anime. By the power of this command spell,
Strange fake.
Shit yourself.
We reacted to this over in there on my Patreon too.
Fate alert, everybody calm down, new fate alert! Alright, before you start rolling your eyes, are you telling me I shouldn't be excited about a new Balls to the Walls action-focused Fate with Daddy Gilgamesh? A hype soundtrack from Hiroyuki Sawano written by the guy that did Bakuno? And it's set in America?
Guns!
Look at these idiots bringing magic to a gunfight. Yes, we have a holy grail war in the land of bang bang bang. And before you ask
bang,
what
bang,
is
bang.
in the timeline, don't worry about it. All you need to know is that it's Fate. A1 Pictures is at the absolute top of their game, and Gilgamesh is setting the tone with a little playful fight by nuking Nevada off the fucking map. The dog? The dog is a master? The dog summoned fucking Enkidu?
Yes.
How does the dog have better gacha like
Don't worry about it.
Corner, we once again have a bunch of heavy hitters. Jujutsu Kaisen is back looking as good, if not even better than it did before. It's a new director this time, but I am loving the different vibes that feel way more cinematic than it previously did. If the action can match up to season 1, this might be a new and improved Jujutsu Kaisen. And something Gojo is still doing sexy Gojo things.
I am balling.
Got some more side stories, more Bungo Stray Dogs. Masamune-kun's Revenge got a second season? Huh? Nowhere in my crystal ball did I expect a trashy harem anime from 2017 that I thought only I remembered and enjoyed to get revived. Who greenlit this? Whose hand do I need to shake? The second part of Bleach's 1000-year Blood War arc is here after possibly the biggest glow up I've seen in shonen history, but you know what else is back? Pink Isekai, baby! Oh yeah, my boy is back! Yes, Rudius, you show them, kick some ass, that's my boy! Wait, is he crying to some girl's panties? Oh god, no, whose mans is this? Come get your mans, this ain't my man. Oh shit, did he just dispel a fucking blizzard? Yes, that's my boy!
That's my boy!
Oh no, he's praying to the panties now. Someone please, for the love of God, come collect your mans! Whose mans is this?
私の一部を食えばよい。
食う？あなたを？
この本部分を使う。涙、鼻水、汗、もしくは
My saliva. Yeah, that's what I meant to say too. Here's a dark horse of the season. A supernatural detective show featuring an immortal gothic lady who spends her days being smug and snarky and looking down on people despite just being a talking head in a cage. Wood. It's nice to see a real detective series that is engrossing. The banter is S tier. They found a way to make dialogue scenes dynamic and engaging without just ripping off Monogatari and actually finding their own vibe. This is one of the weirder ones this season, but it definitely has potential if you're in the mood for a good old detective story with a twist. Speaking of genre twist, we got level 1 Demon Lord and 1 Room Hero. A Demon Lord revives from the dead to take revenge on the hero that defeated her, only to find out that he now looks like this. Yes, we have Rising of the Midlife Crisis.
Rising of the Midlife
Here's what happens when you think your
Crisis.
arch enemy enemy was your typical isekai protagonist, when it turns out he was just your typical isekai fan. And now, for the next great hero of humanity. He just like me for real. There's Records of Ragnarok if it radiated Sakamoto Desuka energy. This one's not showing
good
its cards
lord.
yet in these
We
early
just
episodes,
reacted to
but I
that
feel a lot of
too.
good things about the manga in this one. Not that I needed any convincing, because all you needed to say was, hey, tournament art. We got an anime with a lot of pretty boys in it.
Oh, I love these videos so much. Where's the men kissing?
Reborn as a vending machine now in one of the dungeons? Oh
Right?
god, they really
What?
have run out of isekai ideas. Wait, why is this actually kind of good? Alright, stick with me here.
No.
I went into this
No.
ready to clown this show into oblivion, but somehow this is
Bro.
a pretty comfy and well thought out anime
How?
that highlights Japan's vending machine culture. If you think this is a dumb idea with no demographic, tell that to the 1000th TikTok about a random Japanese vending machine with millions of views. This has way more thought and effort put into it than a show about a guy being reincarnated as a vending machine should. And with Radio singing the opening, I would take
why?
this show any day over stuff like my unique skill makes me OP even at level 1.
But he's a vending machine. Look, I get it. This is just like the I don't, if it wasn't the last one, it was the second to last anime nutshell video that we watched about the campsite fire thing. And like everyone that had actually seen it was like, no, it's actually really good. And I'm like, how? Like, I respect your opinion that it's good, but how? How is that a good show?
Got that dog in him.
You're going to the corner.
Alright, you know what? I need a quick toilet break, so I'm gonna let ChatGPT take over this one.
We've got a new isekai called
My unique skill makes me OP even at level 1.
about a dude called
Ryota.
who got transported to another world after he died by.
Being tired
But it turns out
Being
even
tired.
though
is level 1.
the guy is actually super overpowered because of his ability to.
Get good item drops. Okay, what's next? Oh, wait, I forgot to wash my hands.
We've got a new isekai called
The Great Cleric.
about a dude called
Luciel.
who got transported to another world after he died by.
Gun.
But it
By
turns out
gun.
even though he,
Is healer and the world hates healer.
the guy is actually super
Okay, perhaps I'm being a bit too harsh. You know what? I gotta think positive. Maybe the next isekai I watch will actually make me proud to be an isekai fan.
私に種付けしてください
Yeah, I'm done.
Why, Japan? Why? Bro, come on, man.
Maybe this is the moment I finally hang up my fantasy anime boots. I don't think there's a show left that could possibly come to my rescue now. What is this? A Love Life spin-off set in a fantasy world that actually looks really decent? Is this where I start my descent into the Love Life rabbit hole? No! You swore to destroy the Love Life fans, not join them! I shan't. I mustn't. No matter how good this looks. You hear me, Love Life fans? I see what you're doing, tempting me down the devil's path. You think me to be weak, but I shall remain strong. I shall remain strong.
I shall remain strong.
It's got a doggo. It's got a doggo.
The masterful cat is depressed again. Oh hey, it's me. I am.
I want to
Masterful
watch
Cat.
this.
I am
The masterful cat.
I
is
want to
me.
watch this.
Okay, but seriously, why does a simple slice of life show about an oversized cat becoming a house husband look so extra? There must be a. Oh, it's you. Of course it's you. Yes, this is coming from Studio Gohans, the studio that made scenes like this and this. Normally you can tell when they work on something because they'll have scenes I can only describe as the most technically impressive visual vomit I've ever seen. But it seems like they've dialed it back for this one, and I think it's better for it. This is just a comfy, innocent show that's actually as pretty as Gohans thinks it is in their head. Good on you guys for learning and finally showing some restraint.
Are you sure about that?
No, stop! What are you doing?
Why are you running?
I think I'm gonna piss some people off with this. I didn't like this one. I can talk about Gohan's doing what I think is the animation equivalent of making your first PowerPoint presentation and using star wipe for every slide transition because you think it makes it look cool, but outside of a few shots, generally,
Please.
this looks really good. Because even ignoring that, as a man with shitty eyesight, this pushed my suspension of disbelief beyond breaking point because, dear God, how does this girl constantly forget her glasses when she's that blind? Do you leave your house and forget that you can't see? Girl, please, learn to wear your contacts, look into LASIK, get on a Mr. Beast video. Because the only thing worse than your eyesight is how hard this
Not a
guy is
Mr.
thirsting
Beast
over
video.
you. Look, I get being obsessed with your crush, but my God. The main character simps so hard he's one date invoice away from turning into Kazuya from Rent-A-Girlfriend. Forget the title, The Girl I Liked Forgot Her Glasses. Might as well call this Legally Blind Girl Breathes Air and Causes Man to Have Panic Attack. Yes, it's the dreaming boy is a realist. And also a stalker. You know, as a guy, it can sometimes be hard to read a girl's heart. I mean, if you approach your crush and she tells you not to come near her anymore, she's just being tsundere, right? What is this? A restraining order? Classic tsundere behavior. This guy gets it.
相川悲鳴と同時に俺にビンタを浴びせた。俺は惚れた。
The most sane tsundere enjoyer. My tiny senpai? More like my tiny senpai ain't so tiny if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, fuck this show. Now, before you get up at me calling me a Twitter warrior, I'm not angry about the character designs. I'm just angry when I finally see a rom-com not in school starring grown-ass adults in a workplace setting and they still act like middle school students. Look, we all clown on Isekai for being the same, but
No, that's fucking fair. Okay, I have gone on record about my many gripes with romance anime because we all know the tropes that they insert into romance anime to make it sell.
It's like anime and K-drama, like K-dramas.
Yeah,
It's
and
like-
I fucking hate it. And that's why, thank you, Otaku fam, because your many suggestions for us to react to romance anime on the Patreon have so far, like, 5 out of 7 times has gone really, really well. So y'all clearly know what you're doing. But I get it, because that's exactly why I hate romance anime.
tell me what the real difference between these two shows are. Do you prefer your gimmick to be having a legally blind waifu, or are you 6 foot and want your girl to have the true 5'11" experience? What's this? Well-animated non-CG dragons, griffins, no adventurer guilds, and a magic school? Finally, an anime fantasy world that doesn't just try to rip off Dungeons and Dragons. It just rips off Harry Potter. I like this one. We're finally getting a different fantasy world other than the same copy-paste world we've seen a million times before, with a bunch of students entering a magic school where 20% of students either die, get consumed by work, or go crazy. What is this, a fucking engineering degree? Yeah, okay, this is definitely just Hogwarts, but by adding sword battles, ninja clans, and Mother of God. Dummy Mommy Dumbledore. This is about the closest thing we've had to an
That
actual
Mommy
anime Harry
Dumbledore.
Potter without breaking any copyright infringement.
うむうむ
Okay, now hold on there, mister. It looks like JC Staff have actually pulled out their A-team for this one because this looks way better than any show they've done in recent memory. This one's gonna need a little time to cook. It's a little rough around the edges at times, but I reckon it can turn into something decent if you look past some of the awkward exposition here and there.
まずは魔法剣の定義をおさらいしておこう。
It's an art where you use a sword. Go play with the neighbor's kid, Mum says. You'll have fun, Mum says. Don't worry, she's just a normal kid, Mum says. I like dead people. Mom, what the fuck? Horror anime doesn't exactly have the best track
What?
record, even if it has high production values and good animation. So I'm always cautious going into an anime like Dark Gathering. Don't get me wrong, this looks well animated and has done a decent job at building up the unsettling tone of the supernatural stuff behind the scenes, but I'm not sure how scary it can be. I don't know if this is meant to be a horror or a comedy or both, but what I do know is that I'm not sure this cutesy art style will be able to sell me on the horror aspects of it. I'll give it a few more
That's
episodes,
fair.
but either way, it'll probably be better than the Ginger Yucha anime we've gotten so far.
It's heading this way. There's a world coming down towards me.
We laughed at that too.
It was.
laughed
We
at
reacted to
that.
this on the Patreon too. Some of those stories, just because of which stories they picked to animate from his many works, I think they did a good job picking most of them. Now, we roasted the Tomie one to all hell
They
and
did
back
my
because
girl
they
dirty.
messed her up voice acting wise. It ain't even. It's like you can't even really laugh at it. That's how bad it was.
I did want to go back and hear like the Japanese version because
Yeah.
the dubbed. Oh my lord.
Which was so crazy because the rest of it was great
Right.
dubbed. It's the one Tomie one was the only bad.
Trash.
And that's saying something.
Huh. It's a show called My Happy
I
Marriage.
want to watch this
Maybe there's something
too.
in
We're
this. I
waiting
can
for
try
it
my
to
own marriage.
finish.
ここでは私の言うことには絶対に従え。私が出ていけと言ったら出ていけ。死ねと言ったら死ね。文句や反論は聞かん。
Hey, Sydney. This is fine.
Nothing
is
says
fine.
happy wife, happy life, like growing up with a shitty dad, an abusive stepmom, an abusive stepsister, and finding out you're having an arranged marriage with a fiance who tells you to kill yourself, lol. Sorry, what was that, girls?
I can fix him.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that. Honestly, this looks like it could be pretty good. I don't know if they're trying a bit too hard to make a shitty family Disney villain levels of cartoonishly evil, but it's just nice to have an adult shoujo romance. Kinema Citrus are also knocking it out the park with some gorgeous visuals and music that slaps harder than her stepmom. Too soon? Too soon. Two
Too
episodes
soon?
in,
Too
and I can
soon.
already tell this is going to be one to get the tissues out for. And wait, I thought this was meant to be a period drama Cinderella story. Why are there ghosts, monsters, supernatural abilities, and a goddamn power system? What is this? Kimetsu no 90-Day Fiancé? Alright, next up we got Temple, an anime where a guy joins a temple. Actually, the show's called Tempuru. Alright, Mr. Nihongo Jozu, but that's just the kind of spelling of temple, right? It's almost like we have a reason to officially translate words and titles when bringing it overseas. God damn it. Honestly, this feels more like a mid-2000s harem anime than anything coming out nowadays. Man decides to live a monk life despite the father that left him and never came back. To be fair, he didn't leave for cigarettes this time. He just left for my man's out here trying to turn no bitches into a lifestyle choice, and the universe is testing him with impure desires of the flesh. Don't let my man be horny, he just wants to be happy. This is no representation of monk or temple life. This is season 1 of No Nut No Life. Holy
No Nut
crap,
No
this is
Life.
insane. I generally look forward to any anime where I've previously made a video of its manga, but even I didn't predict that Zon 100 would go this
I want to
hard.
see this
For an
too.
entirely
Yes.
new studio, I feel the production team channeled every single bit of hatred they had for previous companies into the passion of this opening episode. The inventive use of colors, the visual storytelling. My guy literally ripped the black bars off his screen to change the aspect ratio and introduce some color into his dead-end life. Every shot, every angle, every scene from this opening episode feels like an absolute masterclass. Not just from an animation standpoint, but a directing standpoint too. This is pure cinema at its finest. It is the most impressive opening 20 minutes I've seen all year. The anime isn't just living up to its potential, it's smashed right past it. But how does it fare as a zombie apocalypse story?
これからコンビニ行くんで、よかったら何かいりそうなもの買ってきましょうか。
できればトイレの紙も
Yeah, it's pretty accurate. If you think you're bored of zombie movies, then Zon 100 proves there can still be originality in a saturated genre, and not be tale of a guy who's finally able to live his
good.
life to the fullest when the rest of the world is already dead. If you're sitting in your office chair right now, counting down the minutes you can finally leave your shift, this is the show that was personally made for you. It is a love letter for everyone
You're just
stuck
like
in a
me
dead-end
for
job,
real.
grinding for a company they hate, where you feel your life is wasting away, and it's a
Too
wake-up
soon,
call to
bro.
do more for yourself. This is setting the standard for this summer, and I don't think there's going to be a higher quality piece of entertainment I'm going to be getting this season. Alright, I think that covers everything. I don't think I've missed anything notable.
Peak has returned.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video.
Look at his awesome jacket.
I know, all the fucking trash taste
That's
merch.
snazzy.
Oh boy.
That temple
Yeah.
show reminds me of Food Wars.
A little bit.
Kind of that premise. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to live my best life. And all we have are bitches. Bitches everywhere. Meat. She wanted the meat.
Someone was only interested in one mouth in that entire show. He made that known in front
She
of
had the
everybody.
best palate.
That's not how he said it. All right, guys. Great video as always. I love these anime in a nutshell videos. This is where we usually get a bulk of our poll shows that we put up for the Patreon for what we're going to react to, because it's so hard to keep up with all this stuff that comes out and new things that are coming out. So he is a great resource for that. We're already currently reacting to a bunch of the shows that were mentioned in this. So if you're interested in those, be sure to check out our Patreon. It helps us monetarily. Lets us give you guys extra reaction content that we can't bring over here to YouTube. Let us know your favorite show out of the Summer Anime 2023 list that he mentioned in this video. We will see you guys for the next video.
Bye.
Bye.